All right, all right. Here is the highly anticipated sneak peek into how we work, how we do a remote spirit release session. This is just a few little snippets here and there that I've put together, just so you know, a disclaimer that the beginning of the session where we are prepping for our work, the end of the session where we are closing down and finishing the job, and many parts in between have been removed, especially some of the heavier parts. This was quite a heavy session. But I did leave in a few interesting things and some things that we don't run across very often. But I thought that would be interesting to leave in for you guys to see, that we just never know what's going to come up. So with that said, I hope you enjoy this little sneak peek into how we work. And here we go. Let's do it. All right, so today we have a client. We're going to call her client C.
Yes, we see her.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, so good to go, are we? So there is definitely a toxic aspect present. So we'd like to begin with that.
Okay.
Yes. We're pulling out energy. It's like a dampening effect upon this very volatile, flammable, caustic nature of the energy. We're pulling out all the toxicity energetically, pulling it out like taffy strings. It just keeps pulling. There is so much here presently. Okay, it's like this another metaphor. As we do not see things, we are understanding that we are or will be seeing ourselves in some way due to this video. And so putting it out there for the clientele, you might say, to be aware, we are not, these are visual representations, visuality, we are not seeing. We're putting this into the perspective of viewers with eyeballs. We see things in a vibratory rate. It is a sound would be the likeness for you to understand. Yes, so we are sensing a vibratory rate. And so this pulling it out, or the flammable, this is not actually what we are seeing. So we are veering away from the subject of necessity, which is the energetic frequency we are finding here today. Yes. Okay. Yeah, so we were seeing that there is like a fueling to this fire, this burning aspect. A below the surface dweller type, a being, yes, targeting this individual, flexing its muscles, you might say. Yes, this toxic material. This is tarnishing her vibratory rate. And then in comes the player, of this, from this perspective, that which dwells below, that finds this disharmonious quality quite appealing. Yes, quite appealing. Does not serve the individual, does serve the negative dark force entity. Yes, okay. So, has been removed, taken out. Yes, okay. And so there is so much more that goes on. For example, sometimes we find that these dark force entities want to play a little bit more. We have no time for this. We do not discuss. They sometimes beg for mercy. We are not taking them into any type of torture chamber. Oh my, no. We do feel that the presence of a dark force entity is quite the opportunity, the amplification, the altitude for a said individual. Yes, there is time for us to be a part of the solution, a service to them as well. Although they do not always find it a service that they're looking for, we do try, of course, to be of the light for them as well. Anyway, let's not get too off topic or task here.
Yes.
All right. So we're just putting that out there for the individuals to understand that there is a possibility to assist all. This is not just we against them. All right. Yes. All right. So we feel alignment now is coming into play for the individual, finding a bit more freedom energetically. Yes, because we were sensing, yes, like a flailing of the arms, hmm. It feels like a pull, like, yes, for the individual. It was being pulled in two directions, but not harmonious in the depth of their core. All right. So let's go Yes, we are sensing another serpentine nature, very still, mind you. But yes, when we get quiet, it is there. The vibratory ting. Yes. All right. All right. This is a lower level, and so it is much more not as bothersome per se, but still negating this from the field is definitely what we do. So we're feeling that there is some hardship at presence. Turquoise light being placed in the field. It is feeling quite refreshed by this. Yes, we're feeling some type of energetic blockage here within the, we might say, yes, we're feeling like this energetic metaphor is a bit, yes, it's a shadow. It's a shadow of it feels more like intention, and it's being kept in the shadow. We're feeling that we will find out more as we get to other things, but there is a connection with others. As one that is a small child under, let's say, the hulking presence of an adult. And we're feeling very small here, and we're feeling very shy and little. Yes, very little. And we're wanting a reminder of the largeness of divinity. Yes, so we're going to go ahead and really try to reboot this passionate nature, and we're going to follow this up through the solar plexus, which we find a low-level entity peering in here. Hmm. Hmm. Molecules of light are being placed in this space because what we are seeing again is a reminder of this toxicity, and it feels like little chain links. And these are, hmm, not beings, but beings at the same time. So, what we're following through here is there's some type of consciousness connected with this. Yes, they are feeling very much like how you would find ticks connected to the human field. They latch in. So we are going to, let's see, go about this another way. Yeah, so by pulling off the first, it will make very easy work for the rest. They are all connected here. Very good. We have it gone now.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's take stock again. The decibels are louder now. Yes, her authenticity. She can hear herself. Very good. Okay. Yes, all right. So it's this sense of, again, really being held back, almost like the sense of uh, being tied with a firing squad.
Mm,
Yes, and so we are looking into past life resonances because
okay.
there is seems to be a connection with that. Yes, of being dragged down, about being put into place, about not being allowed to express, about being hurt and not able to show it. We feel like this is a frequency. Yes, looking at, say, the Akash, it feels like there is a connection, a funneling through of this energy through to this lifetime because there is a need or a necessity to revisit oneself, with this work of incarnation. There feels like there has been a loss of power over and over again, which needs to be seen and recognized within the realm of this incarnation. For there needs to be, again, this trial and tribulation to come out on the other side, feeling better than ever, feeling better than before, feeling again, it's an elevation. They're saying
Yes.
higher than ever. And this is not, of course, any funny business. This is her elevated state of consciousness, of discernment, uh, and, putting herself alongside the peers and not underneath in any way, shape, or form. Oh, we're feeling the frontal lobe is affected by that toxicity.
Mm.
There is a slight acid green gray glow occurring in that space. We feel that more continuously or charging up her batteries needs to be done. Yes, flowing light through must do, more important than ever. Okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and radiate light here. Sonar. Teal colored light being placed through the central channel. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, we're feeling that, yes, there is like a rope. And we feel that this is energetically connected here, and there's a pulling sensation, pulling out of her field, this energetic connection. This is a DF, this is placed here, a DFE placed it here. So we're beginning to understand the nuance behind this. Okay, so we're seeing it. It's as if it's going down through a portal, down a shaft, and the entity is not present. Let's see. Okay, it's the Draco reptilian presence we had seen before. All right, so we're funneling energy and light, pushing it down through, as well as closing it. So light is being sent, which will they don't like that. Anything else that may be about will get that energetic vibration, and we are going to cleanse, clear, and heal, forming a solid light barrier. Okay, we're funneling light in. Yes, we're feeling it bathed in light and beautiful now, and so we may proceed.
Awesome. Awesome.
It feels like there's a combative energy or nature to someone, a person of closeness perhaps, that stands about. It's kind of taking stock of her. Yes, a very combative nature. So we're getting out all of the dark energy. We're negating it, putting on a shield of reflective nature. Yes, but we're just seeing what other information or help we can give. Yes, and we're also sensing now there is a lower level entity, quite like a goblin type that has been, well, it's beginning trying to enter, not in the field. Because of the nature of this, again, it's quite a slew, a muck. So it feels quite conducive to attracting darker energies that feel quite home to this sort of environment. So we're going ahead and cleansing and clearing all of this out to a pristine degree. Yes, bulletproof, we'd like to say.
Thank you. And can you?
There's a fragmentation of the energy here. So we're restoring it to its proper balance. All right, we are putting shields up around the bed, following the energetic cord. Glowing light is being placed. Yes, it feels very volatile. a lot of action or activity within the space of dream state. Yes. All right, we're just creating a sense of peace. Yes, we're just bringing light to the space.
Thank you.
We can proceed.
Okay. Are there any?
Yes. Yes. Amplification is most important. It's veering away from constructs of fear. Yes. Yes. All right. And so the stagnancy has been alleviated as well as this hollow self, we may call it. Yes. We may proceed. Yes.
Very good. Awesome.
Lots of energy coming in. We feel like, again, some is past life. There's a lot bubbling up to the surface now for her, and we're catching the stream of information. We're allowing it to pass out and through, allowing it to, it's like a effervescence. It's very good and healthy.
Nice.
Yes, teaching her to remove herself from toxicity in her life, in her feelings of distrust and hatred for others who have not helped or served her. For there must be a level of forgiveness and forgiveness to self. For there is more than meets the eye. Yes, for there may be a time frame for you to do the work needing to be done. Yes, yes. Seeing as an observer, there must be some seepage in of this toxicity of energy into the physical field. Yes, we must understand that this physicality issue that is being experienced now is a tremendous indication of the allowance of toxicity, the formation of these boulders that are being kept beneath the surface to be seen, to be looked at. For yes, they may as well be screaming for you to see them. So following the line of energy, is very, very important. And so we perceive her DFE intrusion to be for that reason that the toxicity, the energetic frequency has been found the resonance, that is the word we chased after, the resonance between that which is under the surface and, that is which is lower level. Yes, we find that connection there. Yes.
Thank you. All right. Can we take one last look over her and see if there's anything else that needs to be done?
Yes.
And any further advice?
Yes, finding her sovereign. Yes. Removed all that needed to be removed, and we're seeing her as a glowing being of light, bathed in light. Yes. Okay, very good. Closing the door on the past has been done. Yes, we feel like taking a turn for the worse before taking a turn for the better. Yes. Can see her improvement overall if she wishes it.
Thank you. All right.
Hello, darling.
Welcome back, my dear.